Hey.
Hey, what's up, Credit Cleanse fam?
Yes. We are live and we are in here. If you are on here, go ahead and share, or tag. Somebody else out there might need this information just as much as you do. And we are not about to be any haters in these streets. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday?
Has we going by slow for you? Or it's been going by fast? Y'all talk to me.
And I'm going to go ahead and share as well. If you are just getting on here, please share, tag. Somebody else out here might need this information just as much as you do. Mm-mm-mm. Tonight is all about y'all. Hey, Mia. Mia said that slow, we testing.
Uh, what kind of testing they doing?
I'm star testing.
Mm. Me, I am not jealous of you. Not gonna lie.
All right, and I'm just gonna give it one more minute and then we are going to get started. Of course, if you haven't already, please share, tag. Let the people know that we are in here so they can come and get this sauce. Tonight is all about y'all. Whatever questions y'all have when it's related to business or on the personal side, how to level up, it's all about y'all. We just need y'all to be winning in these streets. And I'm going to do my part as well, and share. And tag. Hey, Mr. Dockery, how you doing? Y'all both on here tonight. All right. And let me share it to our page. And we ready to get started. All right, King. Let's get started. I'm your girl, Kyra,
And I am your bro King on the ones and twos.
and we are Credit Cleanse.
Yes, we are. Now, some people are going to call us financial literacy experts. Others are going to say credit repair experts. But we're just striving to be professionals with that personal touch, guys. Since we've started this thing, we've been featured in numerous media outlets, talking about front page of the newspaper. We've been in multiple magazines, including Tex Appeal. We've had advertisements on the radio, features on the radio. Shout out to Chocolate Jock and every other host that had us. We've also won a slew of awards. We won one of the best small businesses in Texas. Then we won the best small business in Central Texas in 4 different categories. Also, we won Best Small Business of the Year, Best Business Services, and we have our own book on Amazon. Shameless plug, Kyra.
Yes, our book on Amazon is called Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Start Paying Your Own. Of course, we know that's a long title, so all you have to do is type in Credit Cleanse. That's credit with a K, cleanse with the K, and that book will pull up. If home ownership is the goal, guys, this is the book for you. Not only is it going to tell you how to cleanse that credit, but it's also going to tell you what programs are out there for you that you might not be privy to, so that you can get help with the down payment assistance as well as closing costs. So, like I said, if home ownership is the goal, guys, check out this book on Amazon.
Facts. So if y'all know Kyra and myself, then you know that we do coaching and mentoring, but we're not above the process ourselves because we get coached and mentored. Shout out to the GOAT coach. Our coach actually sits on the board for Experian as a subject matter expert. So when it comes to this particular craft, we don't like to say we're good at it. We like to boast a little bit and say we fire at this. But again, you can call us financial literacy experts or credit repair experts, but we prefer to be called bridge builders because we're going to find out where you are, where you want to be, and then we're going to bridge that gap. In
Yes,
most cases,
yes.
that's financial.
All right, guys, if y'all are ready to get started and our audio is great, go ahead and put the ones in the chat. One. One thing about us, we love for y'all to be actively engaged. The more actively engaged y'all are, the more sauce, the more gems that we are giving y'all. Of course, if there's no engagement whatsoever, you know what we do? We shut this bad boy off because we out here winning in these streets. But it wouldn't be right if we didn't bring the sauce back to y'all so that y'all can do the same. All right, let me see the ones rolling in. One. Let the people know if this is not your first time, please let the people know we are serious about shutting this off because we give the sauce for the free 99. But we definitely want to know that y'all are engaged. All right. I need one more one. One more one rolling in.
One time for the one time.
All right. Let's see. Did I get my one?
Mm-mm.
No. I need one more one. One more one rolling in before we get started. Before we give y'all that sauce. Somebody put the one on in the chat. All right. Thank you, Miss Daniels. All right. So tonight, like we said, is all about y'all. This is just a Q&A. Normally, we have a whole big topic that we discuss and we put it out early. So people probably don't even know that we on tonight. But for those of you that are here, hey, ask those questions, whatever it is. If you're in business, you feel like you are stuck, let us know. Ask that question in there. This is like basically getting a free coaching. If when it comes to your personal, ask those questions. When it comes to credit, period, ask those questions. No question is stupid. I don't care if we've already talked about it. If you need help with it, ask that question so that we can get you to where you want to be.
And we definitely see a lot of messages in our inbox, so we know y'all got questions. Now,
Bye.
nothing's off the table. Personal stuff, business stuff, home ownership, whatever, what have you.
Yes. This is about y'all. So if you have questions, hey, take the time, put it in the chats. If y'all don't have any questions, then we will let y'all go tonight. But we want to make sure that y'all are leveling up out here. If you in credit repair, ask those questions. We don't believe in competition. It's collaboration over everything.
Facts. Y'all like credit rock stars? Like, nah, man, I'm good.
Y'all got it. Y'all business credit is straight. Business is good.
Yeah, man, I'm fresh out of that. 7-day challenge, man. I'm on point. I'm knocking that stuff out bit by bit.
Facts. My personal's up to par. I'm leveraging it. I got properties out here. Y'all good.
And that is okay too. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're good, then you're good.
Facts. Miss Alicia. All right, she said, I feel stuck, just don't know which way to go as far as whether to get automation now or when my business scales.
When you
She is
say
in credit repair. I know.
feeling stuck, how many clients do you actively have? Tell me that.
Yes.
How many active clients do you have?
And where do you feel stuck at? I'm going to say if you don't have honestly enough that's going to, what is it, pay for your expenses that you have now, enough clients that's helping that, then you don't need automation now.
Right.
The first thing to do is to get your system together. Basically, you want to make sure that you have it structured properly so that you can't, she said zero.
Okay.
So, yes, automation definitely on hold.
So, and we went through that as well. Like in the beginning, before you have clients or you got very few clients and you feel stuck, it's like, oh, do I need automation? You don't need automation. You need clients. You need to have people coming in the door. So, one thing I would ask is, what does your content look like?
Mm-hmm.
Then my second question is, how often are you doing an ask? How often are you telling them to sign up for these services, sign up for this, purchase that?
Yeah, even if it's just like a free consultation. How often so how often are you posting? These are all questions I want you to ask yourself, but also jot this down because this is something that's definitely going to help you. If you don't have any clients right now, I'm going to say hold on the automations. Automation is really great when you have your business together and you're already generating some type of income. Otherwise, until you have it, that's just an added expense. Remember, the goal in business, guys, is for everything to be able to pay for itself. You shouldn't be coming out of your personal pocket for only to jumpstart it. But after that, that's where your clientele comes into place. And they are the ones that's basically keeping your business, like paying for the expenses that you have. And then from there, that's where you're making the profit to go back. For your first year, you want to reinvest it back into your business.
Facts. I'm going to tell you the hands down the easiest way to get clients if you have a credit repair business. One, you want to educate. You want to be able to once you get to the point where you're able to break down like the 5 factors, you can tell people how to build an 850 score or this what goes into your credit score. They're going to be wowed by that because like I'm gonna say almost 90% of the population just don't understand that stuff. So if you're in the position or you're in the right place to teach them that, they will sign up for you, especially in the right settings, like i.e. First time home buyer seminars, those workshops where you can kind of get interpersonal with people. You can definitely do it online, but if you're right in front of people, it works even better. Trust us. That's when we seen the most traction, like in the beginning.
Yes, so definitely hope that helped you.
Yeah, because that was a gem. That was a coaching call right there.
In the first step in cleaning your credit, when cleaning the personal identifiers, what is the process to use? There is no particular process.
So I'm going to give you a generic letter. Uh, Put the header, dear Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, whatever. I looked at my most recent credit report and I seen the following. What would you say?
Yeah, just say I seen the following. And then you're just gonna list whatever personal identifiers that don't relate to you. So if it's the address, if it's past employers, past addresses, stuff like that, or name misspellings, you want to just list it on there. Put that that is not your name, or you never lived there, or that is not your current address. Delete immediately and send it off. A lot of people like to make it really complex, guys. Y'all do not have to make it complex. You need it. Basically, you want to state your case. What's going on? What and the action that you want to happen because of whatever is going on. Okay, and that's it. And if you are not in credit repair, guys, y'all should still be getting these gems as well. For those of them that are asking that's in credit repair, because guys, now you can use this to go and cleanse your own credit.
So just like Kyra said, flat out and plain, just to bring the point back around. I checked my most recent credit report and I seen the following issues. Such and such address. This is not my address, delete. This is my ex-boyfriend's address, delete. This is my ex-girlfriend's address, delete. This is my mom's address. Whose ever address is not yours, then followed by delete. And the same thing applies when it comes to employers, name and spelling. That is not my name, delete. This is the correct spelling of my name. Simple and plain.
Yes, yes. When we are going through coaching and mentoring, are we building our business or actually learning how to repair someone's credit? If you are coming through credit cleanse, you are doing both at the same time.
Facts. Facts. The two are not exclusive. And honestly, that's up to you on how fast we can go. Because if you are astute, if you're the type of person that you can knock out, you can walk and chew bubble gum, so to speak. If we can build your business out while also talking about doing content, then we will. But if we're on the phone with you, we're doing coaching calls, and I'm trying to tell you like, hey, you need to do this many posts, uh, and that's it, and you want to make this a 1 hour conversation, then that's on you. Like, hey, it's like I could have, well, Kyra and myself, we could have gave you so much more or made better use of this time. But if you don't want to maximize these calls, like, hey, it's on you. You pay for it. We can go as fast or as slow as you need to.
Yes, yes. Any other questions, guys? Ask away. And it doesn't have to necessarily, if you are just tuning in, it does not have to be dealing with credit repair. It could be dealing with anything. We deal with business owners in various industries to help them grow and scale their company to six figures. Right here. I'm just getting the last bit you mentioned. If you have past address on your credit report, we can remove it and will increase the credit score. It doesn't, removing personal identifiers does not necessarily increase your score. The only time it increases is if that thing that you deleted, so let's say the name or whatever, or a past address, if it was connected to an account that you were already finna dispute or anything, and now that falls off, that's where you get the increase. So it does help, because once you get rid of the addresses or the basic personal information period that is not you, it helps with the disputing process. Keem, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, it's like I see that all the time. It's like, oh, if you clean up addresses, your score up will go so many points. It's like, I hear you, but that's not what you need to focus on. Because like Kyra said, it's not that it actually boosts your score by deleting that stuff. It's just what it's connected to. Is it connected to hard inquiries? Is it connected to a certain account? And now that account is deleted, and that gave you a nice boost in your score. What you want to focus on if you need to raise your score is one, and this is the fast thing, one, credit cards. You need to pay them things down. You may need to actually get one. And two, focus on getting off those collections, charge-offs, and late payments. Get those things deleted. Not that small stuff. Like,
Facts. She said, okay, got it. Another starting out with 0 clients. Do I need a CRM write off or should I use an Excel sheet to keep up with clients? Ms. Daniels, that's actually going to be more so on you. What, how do you keep up with stuff? We didn't see people do it both ways. You can start off with the CRM or you can have an Excel. Personally, for me and Keem, when we started off, we had file folders and stuff. That did not come till later.
A bunch too.
Yes.
You only need a CRM when you get to the point where you like, yo, this is a lot of clients to manage. Like I said, like I would go and get a file folder because that's a low cost option. If I know I only have 10 to, let's say, even 10 to like 20 clients that I'm servicing, you can put all of those in a file folder and do that every month versus spending, $200, $300. Well, anywhere from 100 to even $400 or $500 a month for a CRM, and you're not making money. So your business is literally starting at zero if you're getting all of these things, your CRMs and your automations, and you only have no clients. Like, I'm not attacking you, but I'm just attacking the mindset because like we were there at a certain point too, like getting things that were unnecessary for the point that we were at in our business. You need clients. You need so many clients that you're like, yo, I need help. Like when you're scrambling, that's how you know you're doing good. When it's scary, like, oh snap, I got 40 clients, I don't know what to do. Yeah, those are good problems that you need to have.
Yep. And then it grows from there. But in the beginning, and this is with any business, guys, in the beginning, don't overwhelm yourself getting so much stuff that now is costing you or is eating at your budget. Because that's where people, a lot of times, that's where failure comes into place, or they just give up and now they got maxed out cards and all this other stuff. Um, Use what you got, use what you have, grow enough that those members, those clients are going to be able to pay for that, and that's how you grow. But don't just go and get all these systems. I know it sounds good, everybody out there doing it, but hey, if you don't need it in the beginning, there's no reason to go and invest in that, and now it's eating at your own pockets. Is getting a repo off your credit should make your score jump up significantly.
In theory, yes. However, if you have so much stuff on your credit report and that repo, even though the repo came off, it's you still have a lot of stuff that's damaging it, then you may not really see a big increase in your score. If that was like the only thing, then yeah, you're going to see a great jump.
But if it's not the only thing, if you still have collections, you still have late payments, guys, late payments. If you have a late payment, that's right there up to like 100 points right there. A late payment is going to do the damage because that's your payment history.
Especially if it's fresh.
Yes, especially if it's like new. So that'll be doing the damage. If it's a repo, you need to treat it just like everything else. Like if it was an eviction, if it was a bankruptcy, if it was a collection, a charge off, and just get that stuff deleted. Find the errors and get that deleted off of there. But ain't nothing on there like I'm going to sit here and say, oh, well, I see you got 20 collections, but I see you got this repo. That's going to help way more than no.
Right.
It's
so,
not.
So that person that has 20 collections and that repo, you get the repo deleted, you may not see any type of movement because you still have those 20 collections to deal with. Now, on the flip side, if a person has one repo and two medical bills on their credit report, remove the repo, you're very likely to see some kind of increase in your credit, like for sure.
Let's see here. Miss Mia, do you have any information about paying rent and being reported to the credit bureaus? All right, guys, I'm actually glad that you said this. You asked this question. I am not, this is my personal opinion. I'm not really a big fan of getting your rent reported to the credit bureau. The only way that I would say to do that, if you don't have any other installment accounts reporting on your credit report. And installment accounts, I'm talking about any type of loan. So if your profile, you don't have any student loans in good standing, and you've never had an auto loan that's ever been in good standing, meaning no lates and stuff like that, or a personal loan, you've never taken out a personal loan, you've never had a mortgage, just any type of loan, then I would say to go ahead and go that route. But just to have that added on there, no, because it also affects your credit age. You just opened up something that really, to me, is not needed, and you're not going to see a big jump if you already have other different type of loans on there. If you don't have any type of loans on there, then yes, you will see it. A great thing on there. But also, if you are going through the home buying process, you just added something else for them to look at. And now that's going to affect your debt to income ratio. You don't want to add any information that does not need to be there. When they decide or determine your debt to income ratio, guys, they take what's on your credit. So that's your credit cards, that's your loans, any type of debt you have on your credit report. Why are you going to give them some more debt to add on there? So now, instead of you getting approved for that $300,000 home or whatever, now you might only qualify for 250. So it's like a catch-22 on there. So that's why I'm not a big fan of adding something on there that really don't need to be added on there.
Facts. I agree.
Mm. Thank you so much. It's the Listening Goes social media. Woo child. Let's see. Here's one last question. Thank you. Yes, yes. Y'all ask those questions. That's what y'all got us for tonight. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily just have to be on the personal side. Business, it could be business credit, business side, whatever. This is y'all time. Any other questions? Kim, anything you want to say? Anything you want to add at this time?
I'm gonna say whatever it is, just make sure that you stay active as possible. Stay active as possible. If you're on the personal side of things, even if we are the ones that are handling your profile, still show up to the lives. Still show up to your coaching calls. Be active in the group. I don't know why it works this way, but the people that do that are the most successful in credit plans, hands down. When it comes to the business side of things, if we are coaching you or we mentoring you or you took one of our classes or courses, do the work, do the steps. And if you get stuck, reach out, come to the lives. If you do the work, it will work for you. And again, community. When you have somebody that's holding you accountable, it just works better. If you're talking to the people that's doing the same thing that you're doing, it just works better. It just makes your life easier, guys. I mean, that's just my advice on some broad strokes.
That was good. Is it necessary to have a merchant account write-off, or are there other ways to accept payments for credit repair services? With that one, my personal opinion, I'm going to say you need to start off with a merchant account. There's a lot of reasons, more than just because you're doing credit repair. Just any business out here, you need to have a merchant account. One, it's an easier way to keep track. That's easier to hand over to once you get to the stage that you need a CPA to be or a bookkeeper to handle your stuff. It's easier to do that, as well as if someone wants to dispute that, it's easier. They can go into that database, see what's going on, and you can have a form that's connected to it so that you can guarantee, like, no, they signed right here on the dotted line for them trying to dispute whatever charge it is. But also, away from even that, when it comes to the merchant account, guys, that you can get funding based on what you have running through your merchant account. And as a business owner, like that can help you grow, that can help you scale faster, or be able not to have to just rely on your personal money. So why wouldn't you have a merchant account? That Cash App and Venmo and all that stuff, it doesn't have any benefit behind it. So for me, that is going to be a no. It's going to always be to get an actual merchant account, whether it's Stripe, whether it's Go, whether whatever, you need to have a merchant account.
Thanks. Yeah, if you don't have a merchant account, like how can you accept money? And when it comes to a merchant account, that just having money coming in through the merchant account can get you funding. Cash App is not about to get you no funding. Venmo is not about to get you no funding. Get you a merchant account so you can take funds. This is kind of unrelated, but I wanted to say this. I forgot that we did this when we first started. So let's say that you aren't getting any traction to your business. It's hard for you to get clients. If you can read a report well, you can let people know, hey, if you know you want to buy a house, but you don't know if you're ready, go ahead and book a call and I'll go over your credit report with you. You're going to turn a lot of those people into clients. And then if you're doing that so much, you can actually start charging, hey, I charge $25 to go over your credit report with you. If they pay $25, more than likely, I'm going to say about 8 out of 10 people are going to sign up for your services. Then it got to the point where we were getting so many clients, we didn't even charge the $25 no more. Like, hey, just do this free credit review and we got you. That's a gem in there, y'all. That's some stuff that we would normally reserve for one of our coaching clients because it works so well. So I hope y'all appreciate that gem. Hope you accept it and utilize it for real.
Thank you, Mr. Dockery. Thank you. He's like, cuz I told you they good. It's been hard for me to get tier 2 credit cards for my business. I just started my business in March. Do you think that's the reason?
So when it comes to that, we don't go off of tiers, because technically what you can get in tier 2 or tier 3, you can literally get in tier 1. And those tier 1 cards, you may not get those until you get into tier 3. So we actually have like a list. We have a structured way of getting accounts. Hey, go here first, go there, go there, go there, go there. And once you get that, then you'll build it strategically and you'll get those approvals. So that's a roundabout way of me saying yes, because your business is so new and you may not have the right things reporting or the right amount of things reporting, you're not getting those desired results.
Right, right. And I'm just gonna pick. Really, no, you really just said everything right there. But I was just gonna say, yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's why we don't go off the tiers. It might mean you don't have enough reporting right now to be able to get those others, or what slipped through at the beginning. When you're trying to get higher up, they're looking at more things on there. So if your data doesn't align all the way across the board, then that's why you're getting denied as well. Because what they may have looked at the beginner accounts, they're looking at different things. Once you go up on the scale, they're looking at different things. They're taking more things into consideration, meaning the other ones might have just looked at your business address and your business name, was like, okay, they the same, let's go on. Well, as you move up, they might add in, okay, does this person website relate to what they said they are doing? They might also see if you're on the 411 registry. They might also want to know, is that phone number is it an actual business line, a business phone, or is this a personal line? Is your company in a commercial zone, or is it in a residential zone? So as you move up, they're going to be looking at more things than they did at the beginning stage. So you definitely want to go back. I would stop right now and just go backtrack to make sure all your stuff is aligned.
Right.
Let's see. Okay, thank you. I have just I have one, just making sure I didn't need to cancel. No, no, no. Keep that. Any other question, guys? I'm loving the questions though.
I'm glad that you asked that question. I'm talking about, do I need automation and do I need this and I need that? That's a really great question to ask as a business owner, because one of the main things that can stop you from getting traction is paying for unnecessary things, unnecessary subscriptions every month. You might not feel like those $20 and $30 is hurting you, but you do that 10 times, it's like, okay, now it's $300. And $300 may not be a lot to some of y'all, but that's enough to pay for somebody to do your content. You may can find somebody to do your marketing, which is, these things are going to bring you more money in every month versus those 10 things that's just doing absolutely nothing for your business for real, or that you're not utilizing currently.
Facts.
We'll look up, it's like, hold on, why we got $600 in systems? Like, man, when the last time we even used that?
and we've done that. So like when we're telling y'all stuff, is majority of the time is from experience, like literally, because we have had systems in place, and guys, we did not use them at all. And we're like, why are we sitting here paying for this? This money could have went to marketing. This money could have went to getting our other business coach or whatever it is.
Facts. I'm going to say this. I don't know. I think I might need to say that for our coaching clients.
Okay.
That's a heavy hitter. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is really like a heavy hitter.
Let's save it for them.
Yeah, and people be paying good money for that. So large investments in themselves for that. So I'm like, yeah, and I'm glad I got to write that down, because I'm like, yo, why we ain't been saying this?
Any other questions? Well, while y'all are thinking of questions, I do want to say, piggyback off of what Keem was saying earlier about this being like a community. Whether it's us or you find one, find somebody to hold you not only accountable, but also just going to like push you to go as hard as you possibly can. When you're doing it by yourself, guys, it gets tough. You might get to a point where you like really feeling like you want to give up. If you have somebody or other people or a community of people, they're going to empower you to keep you going. Like, you better not stop. You right there. Like, keep going. Like, you need those type of people in your corner. And I'm going to say, a lot of times that is not who you have considered somebody that's being close to you. It might not be that person when it comes to getting you to that next level.
You know what? I'm going to share it. I just won't get into like any specifics. What helped Kyra and myself get to this level that we're at was building our business offline, guys. You have offline marketing and you have online marketing. Offline marketing is going to be, business to business. Are you doing workshops and seminars? You're talking to mortgage companies. You're talking to people that are going to need you, right? And then online marketing, of course, is social media, is doing ads and all of that good stuff. We know people that are doing both and they're very successful, that are doing it exclusively. Like, I only do online and ads, or no, I only do offline. I don't do ads at all. And they're very, very successful. Now, if you don't have money to throw at it for real, you don't want to jump online. Because look at it. So look at it like this. I'm going to keep it 100. If you look at my shirt, look at Kyra's shirt, which one is easier to see right off bat? Probably my yellow shirt, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, and that's how it is when it comes to brands. But just because you can, I may be more visible, doesn't mean that it's better. Kyra probably has hands down the best product. She has the best services for you. But because you're so enamored by what you can see quickly, you thinking that's what's best, or that's really what it is. And it's not. You'll think that it's the person that has, oh, they have so many followers, they have so many views. They may just be good at marketing and have terrible service. And I'm not gonna throw no shade. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you what God loves. a lot of people that have those huge followings, their basic services and products are trash. They are trash. And you have some smaller companies that may not get as much traction that are really effing good. Like really, really, really good. Don't don't put yourself to try to compete with that in that market space. What you want to do is build a very, very solid following like we do, like almost like a cult following. You can't say nothing bad about us. Somebody gonna come after you. But it's because we've proven ourselves in these streets. That's why Kyra said in these streets, because we be in these streets. We're going to workshops. We're going to where the radio station. We're going to where the mayor is. We done been in parks. We've been in big buildings. We've been in civic centers. It's like, yeah, we've been there. Kyra's done like two women in business like workshops in the past week and a half. That's where you want to go, so you can build that solid following and you can build very quickly instead of trying to compete with everybody on the free market. I'm gonna shut up. I know that was a lot.
No, that was good. And that's right. Because I tell people all the time, do not judge a book by its cover when it comes to like even us. We might not get a lot of likes or love, but guess what? That inbox is full.
Facts.
How many members we currently have is the most we've ever had. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like because it's word of mouth, but it's also when people meet us, we are who we say we are. We don't change. What you see right here is what you get when you see us live and in person.
Likes and comments don't equal dollar signs, guys. We have coaching clients that have a big following, but they can't sell for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not throwing no shade, but it's just keeping it 100. We have people that's like, well, like I have some traction, I have some visibility, but I can't sell, I can't close. Your business isn't even making, like $1,000 a month. And it's like those likes and followers don't equal that. Some people pay for that. They'll pay to get likes and followers, and it's not helping your business at all. Like it's not. Don't be fooled by the hype, y'all. I promise you, do not be fooled by the hype. Another thing about, so I'm gonna give you the pros and cons real quick of both. A pro to doing online social media is that it can happen very fast. It can happen for you very, very quickly. If you set it up right and you got you know how to play with that algorithm and whatnot, you can generate traction very quickly and actually get clients very quickly. The downside is it can be expensive to compete in that market, especially with Metaverse, Instagram. They're charging more for ads. They're charging more for you to be visible. And it's you having to compete with really, really big brands or more established people. If you think about it, if you just started your credit repair company yesterday, do you want to try to compete with a Credit Cleanse online? You're like, nah, because like, man, y'all do too much. Like y'all out here teaching and educating, you're doing content, and it just seems like a lot. Now on the flip side of things, I'm gonna tell you the con first of doing like a local market. It could be slower. You're gonna have to show up more. You have to get outside of yourself and face some fears, because if you have a problem speaking in public, if you're afraid of being told no, that's gonna be the rough side of things. But the positive side of things is even with that, you can build quickly. Please don't get it twisted. You can, but it's probably going to be slower than online, right? Because
Right.
you can cover more ground on the social media side. But one of the pluses is once you have that brand loyalty, when people really can recognize your brand, it's like, yo, you're here to stay. Even if Facebook shut down, if Instagram shut down, our business isn't going to stop, because we good in these streets. We built relationships. We know where to go. People still know us outside of that. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there. I know I was long-winded, but
No.
credit was over me.
And I'm gonna say this with any business, even if you are building online as well. The plus I can say for us though, the online part is we reached 35 states.
Yeah,
So that is our plus. Like we're in 35 states now. So we have clientele that's in our members. Yeah, 35 states. So that was the plus. But I'm also gonna say with being your online presence, You need to have something that captures their information. So when Facebook do what it's done before, where it just shuts down, guess what? You can still reach out to your leads. You can still reach out to your actual members because you had something in the background that captured their email or their phone number. So you can still talk to them. When that happened for us, a lot of people's like, oh, I'm losing money. We didn't lose a dime. I think actually it made us make more because we started using systems we never had even used before. We was like, wait a minute, we do got this. Let's just try some. There was some signups. Like, so
Am I during the pandemic or?
when Facebook shut down.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Facts. Facts.
Because we started pulling out stuff that we hadn't really used. It was just back there. So yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna say, and this is, we have to give this to the God, to God. We have to give this to the universe. Every situation that has hurt other businesses, we've thrived in. During the pandemic, businesses were hurt. We know some people had to close their doors, and that's a real thing. But we had our best months during those times during the pandemic. Even when social media shutting down, we still had some of our best moments from that time. So like the whole point is like, yo, don't make, for me, I don't care what you choose to do. Don't make that one thing your everything, especially social media. Don't make social media your
Right.
everything. Look how often people are getting their social media like closed down for no reason. Like, wouldn't it be heartbreaking if you got up to 10,000 followers and then they just took it down because somebody reported you for like a whole bunch of nothing? It happens. We have a coaching client. She got up to like 3K doing numbers, and really quick, and they shut her down. Had to start all over again. It's like, yo, that's crazy. But nobody can't take our name in the streets. Only we can do that. We can do that by stop doing customer service and having, what I'm saying, improper functions in our business. That's the only way that we can lose the name that we've built. But like, social media can take that from you in a heartbeat because you do not own them platforms. You do not.
Right. But use it, but then also capture their information so you have something on hand as well.
Facts.
And guys, if y'all have questions, y'all definitely make sure that y'all ask the questions y'all have, because we definitely will go off on a tangent.
Real talk. It's like, bro, shut up. It's supposed to be.
No, we really want y'all to do well out here. We talk about a lot of stuff that nobody else is talking about, or they're charging you a buttload of money and still giving you the basics. We literally give it to y'all for the free 99. Now, what you do with it, that's on you. Because a lot of people don't value the free 99. So, like I said, we give a lot of gems, but it's on you to implement and make it happen. Your drive got to be there. You got to want this. So,
Right.
whatever it is, the leveling up on the personal side, leveling up in business, leveling up in life, period, you have to want it. I can't want it more than you.
Hey, and these are the facts of life. These are the facts of life. You know what's crazy is like when it comes to business, guys. Matter of fact, when it comes to anything that you do, it's always more mental than it is physical. Like being an entrepreneur is all about your mindset, having the right mind, because we can literally get. I ain't gonna call no names, point no fingers or no elbows, but we've had conversations recently, and we gave someone like, "Hey, yo, this is a 100K plan. Like, yo, if you follow this step by step, you'll make 100K. 10 easy steps, as far as I'm concerned." I laid it all out. So, like, do you have any questions? And you still stuck on step one. I'm like, yo, that's literally the easiest part. Like, all of it's easy, for real, for real. If you stop thinking and you get out of the way, stop making excuses for this not to work. It is very simple. Just turn your mind off and just execute. But what if nothing? Don't ever what if somebody that's already made it to where you trying to be.
Facts. That's the people you learn from.
If Jeff Bezos wanted to pull my coattail and be like, "Hey man, this is how you make a billion," I'm not about to ask him, but what if it don't work? I may ask what happens in the event. Like, As a matter of fact, I probably won't. I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, man, I don't get it. But we ran our head into the wall enough to know, because we used to be like that too. But what if?
Facts.
Know if, like, yeah, you talking yourself out of it. And now I'm about to talk to y'all soul. Okay, you about to have a coaching call. What your problem is that you're not bad at marketing. Your problem is that you're not good at being an entrepreneur. Your problem is you're in the way. You say that you want to be successful. You say that you want to make six figures. You say that you want to be financially free, but you're making more excuses to be broke than you are to make money. How come if somebody telling you like, hey man, go down the road, it's some gold down there, and you can sell that? It was like, man, but what if I walk down, they ain't there no more? How I really know that it's true? You may not until you walk your behind down there. You have to move. You have to get out of the way. And we have a very limiting belief in the Western society. We so skeptical of everything. Well, I want to make sure that other people do it first and it works, and then I'll do it. If that's the case, then everybody would be rich. Like, everybody would have boatloads of cash. If it makes no sense to wait on the next person to do something to be successful before you try it. It's too late. It's too late by then. Y'all should learn that with Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, and everything else that y'all are doing. Once everybody knows about it, that means you missed out on it. The first people to find something are going to make the most money. So let me bring it back around for you. So when it comes to this business stuff, don't pay for coaching and not listen to what your coach is saying. Just do it. If I tell you to make 2-3 posts a day, just do it. Like, Bakeem, I don't know what to do. Then go to our bottom of our Instagram and literally copy it and make it your own. Change the colors and make it fit what you do. It should be no but what? I told you what to do. I even told you where it's at. The only more I can do is post it for you. That's all. That's the only thing else we can do for you is post it for you.
Y'all got this man on what? Give him
Yeah,
his stars.
got me worked up.
Give him his stars.
But no, it's for real. Like, it's not, I promise you, it's not hard getting to that 6-figure range. Like, it's really quite easy once you get out of the way. And it's so many people here to help you. But you want to talk about the things that are going wrong in your life, or you want to talk about the things that could go wrong, instead of just executing on it for real. Nobody want to hear that. Imagine me telling my coach, hey coach, I want to make a meal this month. And my coach was like, all right, cool. So what you need to do is, hey, take this and do that with it and do this. I'm like, man, coach, man, I don't know if it's going to work. And what you asking me for? I did it this month and last month and the month before. You asked me and I told you. How are you going to ask the person, better yet, how are you going to tell the person that's already doing what you want to do that it's not going to work? That's crazy. Now, if your brother or your sister is sleeping in your basement, they try to tell you that, hey man, hey, you know you can make $1 million, then you can check the validity of the source. then you can be like, man, I don't know about all that, bro. But if it's coming from somebody that you look up to, somebody that you're following, somebody that you admire, that's the person that you listen to. Like, and this is when I want you to have some blind loyalty. Like, hey, all right, especially if I done paid my money, I'm about to see. Oh, I'm gonna see. And if not, I'm gonna talk real jazzy about you on Google. No, I exactly what they said. King told me, Thompson, post 3 times a day, and you can even take my post on my page. I did exactly what he said. I took them super posts and I took colors, and it didn't work. He a liar. Do it, and if it don't work, you can call me a liar. But you can't say that if you never make the post. I'm gonna shut up, y'all.
This man is over.
Somebody probably talking about me right now. He need to shut up because that yellow don't even go with his skin complexion while he talking crazy.
Nope. Miss Darky said, I'm listening to you. Miss Lisa said, facts. Miss Mia said, preach. He talking to me.
No, real. Hey, look, I only can talk like this because our coach done talk to us like this. It's
facts.
Like, I done gave you the play. And for us, it may be an emotional thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, and it was our success. It wasn't failure because we jumped out there fast, but we started making money too fast. Like, when you make more in a week than you have been making every month, like, it get real. Like, oh, snap. I didn't know that I could do this. and now you kind of get in your own way. But like,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, it's more mental than it is anything else. Like you have to get out of your way for real.
Facts. Facts. And get out of those circles that's not doing anything for you.
Yeah, for real. And you know, see, look, I'm on one. You're about to get me started again.
He said, "Nah, keep talking."
So speaking of that, like being around those circles, it can be the people that you love the most, the people that you spend the most time with. They are the ones that's talking you out of the good stuff that's happening for you. They'll find something wrong with what you're doing. Like they will tell you to stop doing something that's helping you. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You might want to stop because of if you're seeing traction from that, if you see, bottom line, this is what happens. You're doing something new, whatever it is, and sometimes it may not even be business. It may be on the personal side. You're doing something new that they aren't doing, that they're not accustomed to seeing, and it makes them uncomfortable. So they're trying to bring you back down a peg. Like, who is you to try to operate or try to be better than us? Like, nah, 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 nah. I'm gonna try to tear you down. People only doing one or two things. Either they're gonna encourage you to be better, to push your limits and grow, or they're gonna try to keep you down on the level that they're on. If you think about it, if you think about it, it don't matter who it is. That's always the case. It could be your mama. It could be your daddy. It could be your best friend. It could be your husband. It could be your wife. It could be your boyfriend. It could be your girlfriend. Whoever. They're either pushing you to be great, like, nah, go ahead, do that, kill that, keep going, go run as fast as you can, or hey, don't run too fast. You might want to slow down because if you fall, you're gonna hurt yourself. All right, hey, look, and it happens to the best of us. It happens. I'm not about to sit here and act like, oh, it don't happen to me or I'm too good. It just may happen on a different level than some people.
Facts.
The conversation might be different. The numbers may be different. But once you start making more than people, when people have to slave, so let's say all of my friends make $100,000 plus a year, right? And I'm doing the same thing, but I have a business. Now they may start to look at that different because they have to go punch in somebody's clock to make their money, and I'm able to make that at home. And I really feel like, yo, I can really crank it up a level. You know what they'll tell you, like, man, you might want to slow down, bro. You really need to be appreciative of what you got, and you know what I'm saying. Don't be doing too much too fast, bro, because that's how businesses fail. But if you talk to the right people, they was like, nah, you're doing good. You're on track to scale faster. This is, hey, go talk to such and such because they did the same thing, and this is how they at the level they at now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you really can go harder. Who you want to be around?
Facts.
I like to hang around people doing better than me. I'm gonna keep it real. I have friends that are doing better than me, like for real, for real. Now I can always have somebody that I can lean on, and you know what I'm saying. When if I'm feeling down, they can motivate me. They can teach me things if I don't know. If you're always the person in the group that's the big dog, you can't keep complaining like, oh man, people want to use me, they want to use me. Nah, you're just in a group of people that can't offer you anything.
You gotta change your circle. And it doesn't mean to leave them people behind. It means that you need somebody now that's gonna be able to pour into you. Like I like being uncomfortable. I like when we are around some of the people and I'm like, dang,
Yeah, real talk.
what we did in a month, they did in that. Like, I like that though, because one, it makes us go back to the drawing board, and before you know it, now we're with them. And that's what you should constantly be doing is growing. You should start off small, like the little small fish. All of a sudden you're gonna be the big fish. And when you do that, you have to go find another circle to be around so they can pour into you. So when people are saying, dang, she changed, you damn right I done changed. I need somebody still pouring into my cup. I pour into everybody else's constantly. But when it's not coming back to me, guess what? Now I'm empty
Mm-hmm.
and I can only stay right here. So what I got to do, I got to go find the people that's where I still want to be. And once you at a certain spot, you shouldn't be happy there. Maybe some people will, but like for me, no. Once you complete that goal, what's the next big thing? I need to go after that.
Facts. You know what's crazy? I just realized this. The only difference between a lot of our stresses in life when it comes to different people is a zero, right? Because you have one person out, somebody in the world right now is like, man, I need $1. I don't even know where to get $1 from. And then there's somebody struggling to get $10. And it's somebody struggling to get $100. And to you, if you make thousands of dollars, it's not hard to get 100. You're like, man, look, I'm about to call my mom, I'm about to call my dad, about to call my brother, about to call my sister, man, they about to give me $100. Some people struggle like, man, I need $1,000 so I can pay my rent. Some people can call their brother, call their whoever, like, yo, man, I need $1,000. Yeah, and I got you back in this amount of time. Some people can call and ask for 10K. And maybe you don't have to be your family members and borrow money. You might can borrow from the bank. I'm just saying. The difference is it's just a zero. It's zeros. That's all I did was add zeros to it. Some people are struggling to make $100 a day. Some people are struggling to make $100,000 a day. I want them problems personally. You know, I want them struggles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, choose your zero, y'all. Choose your zero. We need to put that on the shirt because that's fire.
I like this one. When you grow, you don't fit. Think about your children. They are 0 to 3 months now. They are in 5T. Growth is a must.
Ooh, we gonna put that on the shirt. Never mind. Forget what I like that.
Yeah, facts.
I like that. Ooh.
They were 0 to 3 months. Now they 5T.
Yeah, you need to do our content. Really? Now I'm about to take a picture, you know what I'm saying, with the baby and with some small style. Oh, that's fire. If y'all see that tomorrow on our social media, mind your business, okay?
No, seriously though, it's true. You have to grow. You're forever going to be changing. No new friends. That's out the window. You better make some new friends.
Facts. That's the silliest ish I done heard. Unless you a trillionaire, a billionaire or something. I don't even think a millionaire say no new friends. You better make some new friends. How you can get to the next level if you ain't got no new friends? Tell me how that works.
Facts. And if they never been there, how they gonna get you there?
Oh, and for these the games to be sold and not to be told people, that's a curse as well. That's a limiting belief because the rich people and wealthy people, I know they're not like that. They'll give you so much game, and they don't care that they had to pay $100,000 for this information. They'll freely give it to you, like, oh man, this is what it is. And a cup is only useful is its most useful when it's empty, right? So if God, you know what I'm saying, if life fills your cup up, you are now useless. Now, granted, you got a whole lot, you got a lot to give, but you have to pour that cup out in order to be useful again for somebody else to come along and fill it up. That's how that works. So you got to stop that. Oh, the game is to be sold and not to be told. It's like, man, you can't you can't have blessings unless you're going to be a blessing. That's how that works. I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
Facts. And I think, like, for us, the area we're in, everybody, it feels like a lot of people are on that. And what we're like, no. That's like, y'all give a little too much. Remember that? Y'all give a little too much sauce. Y'all don't need to give them all that. Why?
You ain't got to give them everything. It's like, yeah, nah, we don't even think like that. That's a scarcity mindset.
If you came in to impact a nation, impact the ones that's around you, if you truly want to help people get up to the same level you are, so you don't have to they don't always have to come to your table. You might can go visit theirs. You know what I'm saying? If we're all building together, then why are we keeping anything from one another? Now, I'm not saying let somebody use you. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that at all. If they truly value what you're saying, they're going to invest. That's why it's no problem for us to get on here and we give y'all the sauce for the free 99, because it's for somebody out there, this is for them. And they're like, oh, okay, if they giving all this for the free 99, I can only imagine what's the paid 99.
Facts.
So if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not.
Well, guys, I hope that y'all took something from what we said, because I know we kind of went off tonight. It was supposed to be a Q
A
and A,
Q&A.
but it turned into a K and K.
Miss Lisa said that's why y'all are so successful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings upon blessings.
Yeah, man. This is going to be the last thing that I want to say. I'm going to leave you with this. Poor people ask, "Do you have enough?" If you're eating with a poor person, they're going to say, "Do you have enough?" Hey, Kyra, did you have enough? Because they're not expecting it to always be there, right? Rich people will say, "Yo, did it taste good?" I'm expecting it to be there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, did it taste good to you? Now, when it comes to wealthy people, they say, "Yo, was it presented well? Was it? Did you like? Was it appealing to you?" I'm expecting it to be enough. I'm expecting it to taste good. The quality is at a higher level. Yo, was it presented well? That's a whole nother realm of thinking. So when somebody try to tell us, yo, don't give them too much, it's like, oh, man, you poor. I don't care if you got $100,000 in your bank account, you still poor. Like, no, yeah, you got that. Yeah, no, me helping somebody is not about to take from me. Even other credit repair companies, I hate to see that too. And I know I said I was gonna stop, but I'm just gonna say this. I hate to see someone that wants to start a credit repair company and you learn from credit cleansing, then you run off and leave. You feel like, well, I'm your competition. No, you're not. Like you're not our competition, and that's the problem. You think that you are. We are here to help you. Like we've been through those trenches. I'm about to help. I'm gonna show you how to skip 18 months of stress and pain. Like, don't think that you're taken away from me by starting in the same industry. You know how many people it is in America?
Facts. And guess what? Somebody might not like how I talk or how King talk or just how we do things. Guess what? If you that person, why we can't send them to you? And the same thing. So quit thinking that everything is competition. There's no competition. We should all be reaching really for the same goal, and that's to level up, living the life that we truly want to live without having to slave doing it. Where's that
Right.
time? You should be buying back your time. So if that is the goal, what is the problem with coming together? And I hadn't said this, but when we got off, definitely Keem, I was like, dang, we should hold an event where we have all like the local credit, companies come together and we all teach and just pour into other people. And then it was another side of me saying that's not going to go because it's a lot of people out here that do feel like we're competition. So instead of coming together, they're like, nah, unless I'm going to be doing this part or this part. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's look. We got some of the best advice was that when you are when you start your credit repair company, you want to become the mayor of your town. You want to have like the mayor should be able to go anywhere and be known. Like, oh man, that's the mayor. So if somebody see those two Ks, if they see them KKs on Kyra's shirt, they should know. Oh man, that's Credit Cleanse. Um, maybe we not the mayor, but we definitely the alderman. Definitely, we a city official for sure. If not the mayor, and because we know this, like, and this is what all humility. This all fun, but like with serious, like I'm not just trying to flex or whatever, but it's like, yo, if I know that we're that place in our journey, then you're not our competition. I want to show you how to get there. Even if you can take over the local market, we in 30 something odd states. It's like it's more people out here, and we're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
not.
Sometimes it may be the way that it comes across. It may be the hue, you know. It could be background. Some people may not like that. You know what I'm saying? I have been incarcerated before. They might not like teen moms. Oh, she was a teen mom. She was being fast. You know what I'm saying?
Or they might not like that you was in the military.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't support that. You know what I mean? It's like it's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something for real. So like, yeah, man, find your audience. Your audience is out here for you.
That's with anything. And I don't care. Y'all got to look at how many car dealerships is in a row. I don't think they care that you going to.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? When I first came to Killeen, it was like 2008. Those same car lots are still open, and I'm talking about they're like right beside each other.
Yes.
That means, bro, everybody must be eating. And I don't know if you notice it, but it seems like Burger King and McDonald's always close.
Right.
It's always another burger joint close to McDonald's. I don't even eat McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So, and McDonald's like, cool, I don't need your money. I got just go to Wendy's. You square patty eat mother. Yeah. No, I'm gonna stop. Now, do y'all have any more questions?
Yes. Do y'all have any other questions for us? If not, we definitely will let y'all go. But I'll give it a second for everybody to type in your question if you do have a question. And like I said, it does not have to be just what we were talking about or credit related. Like it could be anything when it comes to really anything, because we mentor and coach for everything.
Real talk.
So we even did life coaching. So
I feel like I think that's my calling, because I feel like that's what I do most on calls now.
you do.
Yeah, real talk. And you know what? We're gonna add some other stuff to our repertoire too. On the cool, I can see us kind of getting away from credit. We're still a teach it. We're gonna have it, but it's like it's getting bigger. There's other things that we're starting to venture off into. We finally catching up to what our coach has been telling us.
Yes, yes.
For 2
Yeah,
years.
our coach told us this last year?
No, he told us that 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah, I said that too. I was like, I'm looking at some of our notes and I'm like, we just now doing this.
Yeah, real talk. I pull out one of my old folders like, yo, that was fire. He said that. And that's what makes him such a great coach. Not a good coach, but a great coach. He's like, I understand that I'm planting seeds, and you may not catch that right now. It may not be for you right now, but those seeds are planted, and somebody else will come on and water it, nurture it, and then one day, and once that flower blossoms or whatever, or that plant start producing, then I'll help you harvest that. Like that's just a GOAT level coaching. He the truth. He the truth.
Facts.
He need to raise his prices, but I ain't gonna say that because I don't want him to raise them on me.
For real, we'd already paid SUVs.
You know what I'm saying?
Fully loaded.
And he might say, I gave you a discount while you talking.
And he did.
You talking about an SUV. You were supposed to buy me a new Benz. What you
All seriousness, guys. If y'all don't have any other questions, we'll definitely let y'all go. I hope y'all got something from this.
Something.
Yep, something from this. Get out there and be great. Quit putting that fear in yourself and you stopping, or quit letting somebody put that fear into you and then you stop what you've been dreaming about doing this whole time. It was put into your vision. It was put into your dreams. It's your goal for a reason. It's nobody else's. So it's not supposed to make sense to anybody else but you. If you know, hey, I seen how this worked for me and I want to help other people, then that's what you need to be doing. Don't let nobody take and steal that away from you or tell you how you need to do something and they not even doing it themselves. And just because they might be a statue and they might have some money in their pockets, are they teaching you how to get that money too? If not, that's still a person that you don't need to be getting any type of anything from, because obviously they don't value enough to pour into you so you can be on the same level as them.
Hello.
Get out here and be great. Anything else, King?
Nope, that's it, man. That's it. Say we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, because without y'all, there would be no us.
There would be no us. I don't know how to do the end.
The Go to brand.